The seeds of German resentment, which ultimately contributed to the outbreak of World War II, were sown in the aftermath of World War I. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, was intended to ensure peace, but instead fueled anger and instability in Germany. The treaty held Germany solely responsible for the war, a judgment many Germans considered deeply unfair. This war guilt clause, coupled with hefty financial reparations imposed on the defeated nation, crippled the German economy and bred widespread resentment towards the victorious Allied powers. Furthermore, the treaty significantly reduced Germany's military capabilities, limiting its army and navy and prohibiting it from possessing an air force. This enforced demilitarization left Germany feeling vulnerable and humiliated on the world stage. The loss of significant territories, including Alsace-Lorraine to France and parts of Prussia to Poland, further deepened the sense of injustice and fueled a desire for revenge among many Germans. The territorial losses, coupled with the economic hardships imposed by the treaty, created a fertile ground for nationalist and revanchist sentiments to thrive in Germany. The stage was set for a charismatic leader to exploit these grievances and channel them toward a dangerous path. The economic turmoil that gripped Germany in the wake of World War I was exacerbated by the Great Depression, which struck in 1929. The global economic downturn hit Germany particularly hard, leading to hyperinflation, mass unemployment, and widespread social unrest. As businesses crumbled and unemployment skyrocketed, millions of Germans found themselves struggling to survive. The Weimar Republic, Germany's fragile democracy established after World War I, proved ill-equipped to handle the scale of the crisis. Political instability and street violence became commonplace as extremist groups, both on the left and the right, exploited the widespread despair to advance their agendas. The economic devastation further eroded public trust in the Weimar Republic, making the German population more susceptible to extremist ideologies that promised simple solutions to complex problems. The Nazi Party, led by the charismatic Adolf Hitler, was particularly adept at exploiting the economic anxieties and social divisions that plagued German society. Amidst the economic and social chaos of 1920s and 1930s Germany, Adolf Hitler and his Nazi Party rose to prominence, exploiting the widespread anger and resentment to gain popular support. Hitler, a powerful orator, skillfully tapped into the deep-seated feelings of national humiliation and economic anxiety that pervaded German society. He promised to restore Germany to its former glory by overturning the Treaty of Versailles, rebuilding the military, and creating a powerful new German Reich. Hitler's message resonated with a population desperate for a solution to their plight, particularly among the unemployed, youth, and members of the lower middle class who had been hardest hit by the economic crisis. The Nazi Party's rise was meteoric. Through a combination of propaganda, intimidation, and political maneuvering, the Nazis gradually consolidated their power. Hitler became Chancellor of Germany in 1933 and quickly transformed the country into a totalitarian dictatorship, suppressing opposition and ruthlessly crushing any dissent. The convergence of German resentment stemming from the Treaty of Versailles, the economic devastation of the Great Depression, and the rise of Hitler and the Nazi Party created a dangerous cocktail that ultimately led to World War II. Hitler's ambition to create a greater German Reich and his belief in German racial superiority fueled an aggressive expansionist foreign policy. In 1939, Germany invaded Poland, marking the beginning of World War II. The invasion was met with declarations of war by Great Britain and France, drawing the major European powers into another devastating global conflict. Germany's path to war was paved with anger, despair, and the manipulation of a nation yearning for a return to greatness. The lessons of this tumultuous period in history serve as a stark reminder of the dangers of unaddressed grievances, economic instability, and the rise of extremist ideologies. The world watched in horror as the seeds of anger sown in the aftermath of World War I ultimately blossomed into a conflict that would claim millions of lives and reshape the world order.